Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
What's up, y'all? My name is Poetri. I am a Tony Award-winning poet with Def Poetry Jam 2003. But since then, we've been on tour all across America, all across the nation, all across the world actually. London, Australia, New Zealand, Mexico, everywhere. So that's how I got to be who I am, known as a poet. But I'm also an actor. There's a thing called the Poetry Lounge, which is every Tuesday. We get over 500 people a night. It's a great place for young people to come out there and express their emotions. So many times there's no place for kids to go to. And I'm surprised every week when I go there and there are like thuggish, ruggish bones, like, what's up, dude? I'm like, well, you come into my spot, which is a blessing to have them here instead of being out the street. So that's been going on for like 11 years, that's a blessing. And then we have Spoken Funk, which is all Christian comedy and poetry spot. And the reason why I did that is to let people know that I'm a Christian, first of all. But to let people know that Christians can have fun. I started writing poetry when I was about 11 years old. I used to get in trouble. Not loud, but you know, my punishment was no going outside to play or no playing with my toys. What? What am I gonna do if I can't go play with my toys or go outside and play? So I ended up going to my room and writing, reading and writing. So actually it was the best punishment I could possibly ever get, because now I make a living. Poets, I believe, because poetry is something more of a personal thing. It just happened to become a thing that you perform on stage and on television and all stuff within the last, few years, since that Poetry Jam. So I get an email at least every day, somebody saying, how do I get on that Poetry Jam? Or how do I take my poetry to the next level? And I have an answer for that, not the answer that people might want to hear, because I think poetry is something personal. It's something that we write to heal ourselves and all that good stuff. When we start writing to get on television, then we start kind of like losing poetry soul, you know what I mean? Because then we're like, oh, if I write this line right here, oh my God, this will be funny, and everybody will laugh, and everybody will like me, and I'll get on television. But that's not our goal as a poet. Our poet should be goal to write what's in your heart, honesty, and all that good stuff. And then if it so happens to make people laugh, if it so happens to touch somebody, then that's the goal, the second goal, but not as a main thing to write this to make people laugh or to make people think or whatever. Just write what's in your heart. Now as far as acting, which I do also, everything I say is got to do with God. So you've got to pray, and no matter what I say, God starts with God first. So you have to pray and find out what your purpose is in life. What is your purpose? Your purpose is to entertain and be an actor or whatever. And then God will reveal it to you too. It's definitely through books, purpose-driven life, the Bible. Should say the Bible first. The Bible first. Purpose-driven life and the other books. So find out what your purpose is. When you find out what your purpose is, and then boom, your purpose is acting. That's half the battle done. It's like, oh, beautiful, because God already said that this is what He designed me to do. So now all I got to do is go work on my craft, take classes, and just do what I can just to make it happen. Because God's gonna let everything fall in place. He'll be right here, like, oh my God, I didn't know that this director's gonna be right here, and boom, and this director will put you in a little short film, and that short film. You're in a movie, all this stuff. So God's gonna direct your path wherever you go. But you can't just sit back and chill. You have to work ethic, take acting classes, really believe, and just take your craft serious. But most importantly, know that that's your purpose.